G'day and welcome back to Duxola Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. That's right, we are back in the US continuing on with our farming, and our trailers have just on their own gone skew with, which we'll have a look at in a minute. Anyway, alright, another little bug with giants, but actually I don't know if it's a bug with giants or if it's a mod thing, but anyway, it's the code in Giants game anyway, but whatever. Alright, we're going to get stuck into where we left off yesterday, so yesterday's episode. Last episode. Ugh, get it right, Jesus. Right. So, in the last episode, we started mowing the adjacent areas of some of our fields, and we went through and did a whole pile of those, and that's what we've got from our adjacent grass mowing from our fields. So we've got a fair bit of grass in there, and in fact, I'll tell you, it's about 500,000 litres of grass in total. So we'll bring up the UI. 458,000 litres. So we're not going to worry about doing any more for the moment. That's more than enough. So we're going to take this over and get it put into the fermenting and dryer silos. Now, what I need to do as well is I need to check and see what needs the grass the most, because whatever we need the most of is what we're going to put this in. Or I might split it about 50-50. I don't know. We'll see. We've still got the grass field to mow, which will produce some more grass for us. So that's fine. We're not going to run out of grass anytime soon, is what I'm getting at, basically. So what we'll do is we'll come through here. Hopefully the robot has finished feeding, by the look of it, he has, so that's all good. So let's have a look in here. We'll stop here by the silage fermenter first, and we'll see what's in here. Alright, so we've got no grass in there at the moment, so that's not doing any silage. Now, in here we've got 2 million litres of silage, and we've got 1.7 million litres of hay. Okay, that's fine. Now, I don't know what our hay dryer's got. Let's quickly go over and have a look. I'll see if I can quickly just teleport over there. Okay, so this is our hay dryer, and we've got 800,000 litres of hay in here if we've got no grass in there. So, all things considered, we don't really need to get too much either. However, if I do want to expand with some more cows and stuff like that, which I'm considering doing, I think we need to keep on going with it. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to put it all into silage for the moment. Let's fill the silage up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come through here and unload, and that just natively just goes in. Nice and simple. In forward a bit, offload, and there we go. Right, next trailer load. And we'll just do this until we've offloaded, and then we'll go and see what else we've got to do for today. Okay. Sometimes it loads at the front, sometimes it loads at the back. And I can't understand why and how it does that. It just seems to be very much random. But anyway, we'll just continue on unabated. Hope everyone is doing well. We're doing well here. Actually, at the moment, it's one of the days I dread in a way. The family's getting all the Christmas decorations out, which is fine. But if you hear some noise in the background, that's what it may well be. So just pre-warning. All right, we're going to load up those ones. Load again. They all go in. Go. And 2 trailer loads to go, or one in a bit. Unload those. Those ones, one went front, one went back. See, you just can't pick it. You really can't. You think you know where the bales are going to go, and they'll screw you up entirely. Right, last trailer load. Line ourselves roughly. It's a long way back there now. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Last look back. Right, there we go. Last couple. There we go. Excellent. So we've got 485,000 litres of grass should now be in here, and it's going to ferment into silage. And there we go. So we're 461. Sorry, it was 458. So 461,000 grass in there, and we're now producing silage and digestate. Now we've got digestate there, and we have to get rid of that because We don't need it. So we need to send that over to, what do we use that for? For fertilizer. Anyway, alright. So what we can do is we can head back over and pick up the rest of the grass bales, which we probably should do. I'm going to go do that first because we just need to get them cleared off the field and then we can get stuck into everything else we need to do. Now, unfortunately, due to me forgetting that, so, okay, in relation to mods and timing, so normally when we transition between, to increase my time, we transition between days and things like that. We alter the time. So for transition, instead of sleeping, you can do for the trigger, I just fast forward time. Now, normally the older mod I used to use to do that, I knew the steps. I've now turned on the time feature with the easy development controls by GTX, and it's got some other levels I didn't think it had. So it's got a higher level. So instead of stopping at 25,000, which I was aware of, I stopped at 40 or 50, whatever. So we went through an extra day. That's why we're on May the 3rd. We only meant to skip ahead one day. We skipped ahead two. That's okay. So we've got a few things to check. We've got animals to check, but I think they're okay. We do need to feed chickens, I think, was one of the things we need to fill up. That's okay. We need to take some wool away from the sheep barns because they came full. So we need to empty those out, push them out of the way with pushes. And then the other thing we've got to do is move all our production around as well. But again, we're trying to minimise some of that, so a lot of that we'll probably do off camera and moving it from the production facilities into the warehouse or whatever else. Now, where we are going to go off and sell it, that's a little bit different. So, yeah. Alright, so a bale here I didn't pick up. Did I pick up any of the bales around this field? No, I haven't picked up this field. So this is the one field I haven't. I'll just quickly do this field and we'll do the grass field, and that will be the bales. But I might just pick up that one, and then we'll head on over here and get all these as quick as we can. Now I do have to remember to change a couple of trailers because some of the bales we picked up from the earlier mowing we did, they were 220 centimetre bales, not 240s. These are all 240s. So I need to make sure I set the trailers back to the 240 appropriately. We're just going to run around, grab all these and take them back, and we'll put them again into either the silage fermenter or the grass dryer. Probably this load I might just take the grass dryer. We just put 500,000 litres thereabouts in the silage fermenter. That'll keep it going for a while. And then we also need to bring some of the hay out of the grass dryer and put that into one of the silos as well. I mean, we can do that, and we can. Whoops. So we haven't bail it onto the load. There we go. There's that wonderful bug that we have with turning on the auto load. Anyway, we'll just continue along. I will just collect all these up. Round and round we go. Alright. And then, yeah, so then looking forward to... Well, actually, we have to check the status of the field. I don't think anything has really changed, other than may have gone another growth level, but I think in June we start being at the point where we can harvest some of the crops again. So I think by now I would know. Although you've got to remember, each of the games in different areas not necessarily the same in relation to their growth calendar. Right, I need to this one up. Again, not fully loaded, so food. Yeah. Like have a full trailer load, not these partials, but it is what it is. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. I think the fourth trailer is the first one that's set to the 220 centimetres, so if we need to start using that trailer, then we'll need to go and change the mode auto load. But Anyway. Bales in this end to pick up. I'm still considering, as we talked about last episode, I'm going to, instead of buying that build there, in fact, I've talked myself into it already. I have this bale here. It's the last of the bale from the grass field. What we need to do next is come over and roll this field. Right, let's have a look. What's it got? It's got barley growing at the moment, which isn't too bad. And the price of it is, oh, that's right, 410,000. Got all that area over there, which is more grass. More grass, yes. In fact, let's have a look. I'm going to put it out. Yeah, it is open. It is open grass, so we can use all that for mowing. What do we find? That's more grass. Not a great deal, but we could use that, or we could use that for production or whatever else. I mean, who knows? But we'll certainly look at buying this field at some point. Probably after the next game day, where we start selling off some of our production crops again. We'll certainly have an influx of money, so we can look at expanding again. So that's what we'll do there. All right, bit of a load now. 280,000 litres of bales. And yes. I know, I get comments every now and again that it's not realistic and you wouldn't have all these trailers and blah, blah, blah. I know. You know what? It's a game and it's not real. And sometimes you just need to expedite things by using the mechanics in the game, things you have available. So I've never said that any of my gameplay is realistic or anywhere near realistic. So, you get really caught up on that, and that's okay, but maybe you need to go elsewhere for someone that plays a non-simulation game, because really this is not a full-blown simulation. It's an arcade simulation, and go bother about that. So not going to get into any of that, but yeah, we've never stated that we play ultra realistic. We tend to play how we like to play and enjoy to play, and that's the whole thing. And as a good mate, Grizzly Bear Sims, always used to say, play the game how you want to play it, because at the end of the day, it's a game and you're playing for your enjoyment. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm playing for my enjoyment and just sharing my enjoyment playing games with you guys. So, there you go. End of speech. All right, now we're at the point where we need that other trailer. So we're going to go into, I'm going to bring up the menu, and as you can see, it's set for square bales 220, so we're going to change that to 240, and we turn the auto load on, and it will start to load those bales for the trailer. We've only got a few bales to pick up, so now first bale up. All right. Come around through here, pick this bale up, and we've got a couple more down the bottom end of the field, and then we're done. Back to the farm, and then we'll go see what else we need to do. Hope that trailer doesn't turn too hard. Yep. Right, downhill run down to the main road. So all in all, we got a fair bit of grass done. So I mean, that's what we have. We had 458,000 from the load we just dumped off. And now we've got another, probably going to go close to 400,000, or probably 350, 360,000 litres. So we've effectively got 750 to 800,000 litres or kilos of grass. So that's good. Last bale. There we go, done. So yeah, 458 plus 370. Rounding that off, it's actually it's 830 thereabouts. So yeah, not too bad. Just over 800,000. Right, now let's take it back to farm time. Right, so we'll turn that off. And then we'll have to reset all the trailers and go and do the production stuff. Now. Right, I'm going to go off the main road here because we're not exactly going at great rate of speed, so we need to make sure we're not blocking traffic. Should really have my beacons running as well because I'm not on the the road, just as a little warning. But maybe the traffic we're seeing is this car here, so he's slowed down for us, even though we're nowhere near him. Howard. Right. Okay, he's obviously seen me driving though, so that's why he's slowing down. Yeah, I get it. Right. Make all the quips about my driving you like. None of you are perfect. Right. Let's continue on. I'm just going to have a wet whistle moment. Alright. Poor old sprayer there. We've had that out there for seemingly a month. We've not done anything. Any trains coming? They're on the gambit. Yeah, it's going a lovely new Dragon Den greenhouses. Loop greenhouse. Fantastic job. Looks great. Can't wait till the updates to show the different the blueberries and the raspberries in there as well. So looking good. Looking good. If you're not already aware, and if you've forgotten already, we are currently using the preview version of preview build of 1.5, which is going to be the next main release of the Dragon Den pack. And basically what that brings us is a whole pile of new things like those greenhouses, some new products. So we've got new products from those. So we've got, as I just said, raspberries and blueberries. Cranberries will be coming as well. Grapes and olives from that as well. We've now got things like raspberry and blueberry jam and things like that as well. So more and more products coming along each time he does an update. We've also got coming soon. I haven't updated it. I know he sent me the file. You can make saddles, so using the leather that's derived from sending the animals to the butchery for slaughter, and then as a byproduct of the slaughtering we get leather. Well, the leather will be able to make saddles. So, not that I actually would need to have any use for saddles, mind you. Yeah. So there's lots of good things coming. We were talking about some other recipes and stuff to use as well. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but yeah, it's going to grow it substantially. And I know there's been many of you that are on console that have said you would like to have the Dragon Den pack. I know it's unfortunate you can't get it, but there's nothing, unfortunately. But those of you on PC and Mac, it's bringing a whole new level of gameplay, and I think certainly improves the production elements of FS22 substantially. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it, as you can see, because I use it a lot now. In fact, I use it predominantly on everything. And hopefully you do too. I mean, it's great. Now, the other thing is too, Black Dragon has set up because of the closure of Simply Safe mods, which we've covered off before, and we're real shame that's had to occur. But anyway, we understand that, and all the best, Grizzly. We understand the reasons why. Yeah, he's created his own website. That's where he's going to host his mod, and he's also got his own Facebook page and all that sort of stuff for updates. So I will put the link in the commentary down below, or the description down below. So make sure you go and check it out. You save his make sure you save his web address and favourite his Facebook page as well, so you can get up to date with any updates that come out from Black Dragon for the Dragon Den pack. Now the 1.5 update is expected to be sometime December, so expect around mid-December. Probably the best bet. Alright. But as I said, you can see it as it's being built and developed here on Duckfeather Gaming. We will be continuing to showcase and effectively test the new elements of Dragon Den pack with great pleasure, because we do enjoy using it. Right, now here's all our wool. I'm just going to, while it's all here and we've made a hell of a mess just putting it out of the way, I'm just going to clean all this up. So, yeah, menu, I'm going to change my palette. One press R. There we go. Yeah, well, right up on that wool bale. Some of those, we'll come back to those part bales a little later. Across some more from here. Right, these basically full, so next trailer load. Again, do one press. I'm not going to load up yet because I want to load up the wool. In fact, I'll load up the honey at the same time. I'm going to load up the honey and the wool and we'll just drop off to the warehouse. I don't know if we need anything in the change. I don't know if we need any. Oh, okay. That bug. I've got to unload it first. Then right. I don't know if we need any wool at the spinnery or anything at the moment, or the tailor shop. So we'll have to check that as well. But I'm sure we'll do that soon enough. Up. All right. Right. Set the next trailer up. On the gambit through here, through the trees. So next, waiting trailer. There we go. Bed. Load. Right. Some more wool bales. And we're not going to get all the way over there. We'll loop. Ah, it's most of it. That's okay. I'm happy enough with that. Alright, we've got here these ones. We've got 47. We're going to have 50,000 litres or kilos of wool. So it's not a small amount of wool either. Alright, 7,500 of honey. I'm going to do another loop back because I don't want to leave that stuff. It is going to impact creation of new wool bales. Let's go and collect that. We just took a loop. Not going to hurt. Oh, you almost toppled it. We haven't toppled a trailer for a long time. I'm not going to do it yet. Try and make sure we don't do that again. Start beehives. One little bale, part bale there. And then we're all done. And we put it on the warehouse, and then we move on to whatever we've got next. So we get 61,000 litres of kilos of wool. Nice. I didn't collect that one then anyway. Okay. Just drop all this off and then we'll see what else we need to do. Check the status of the fields, check the status of the animals. While we're here we can probably feed the chickens. We need to make sure they're fed. And we can move on to the next job on the list. Too sharp that turn then. Get everything out of here without causing any debacles. No, it's going to get caught up. You what? It's going to get caught up. Power. Pulled it out. Zero had the power. Right. Okay. He's done. Come back in here. Well, I'm going to get a bit quick. Right, got the versatile over here and it's got some wheat in it still, so we can just feed the chickens. So let's just quickly do that. We'll just give them a top up. I'm not pretty sure one of them was empty, close to empty, so we'll just refill them both. Give them a top up. There we go. What we do need to do as well is we need to get some manure for some of our orchards. I noticed that they've run out of manure, so they're not producing at the moment. So we have to do that as well. And that trailer there is the one we're going to use for that. So we'll offload here, swap trailers, and then we'll head on over to manure for the orchards. Right. Oh, too far. Brakes didn't work. There we go. Okay, excellent. So, take that trailer off. Yeah, I'm just going to reverse up. Reverse up, we'll grab the trailer, and then head around and grab some manure from the cow pen. Dump it into the orchards. I think I've got some in the silo, haven't I? Not that I really would normally be putting manure in a silo, but you get it. I'm not going to put an extra silo in just for the manure. Well, I could. Oh, off we go. Oh, let's go and cap. That's something a bit different. Over the road. All right, so that's that done. That's excellent. Right, and oh, geez, we're almost at the end of the episode already. This time flies. So we've got a few things to check though before the end of this episode. We need to check those. We don't want to. Well, I mean, if I may actually transition to June. There's not a lot really to go on the next 2 days. We'll just sort of see what I do have to do, and then that'll determine whether or not we need to jump an extra day, or whether we're going to need that day to do some other odd jobs. So we'll check that out directly. All the grass will be mowed through there. We've certainly got some maple syrup here to collect. As you can see there's more maple syrup coming out, so that's good. So we'll deal with all that. Got lots of product here at the factory to pick up, as can be seen. The output there is actually full, so we do need to definitely pick up some stuff from there. All right. Drone camera footage out so we can see where we are. And we've just totally gone on to stuff that up. We'll do a loop. And around we go. All right. Okay. See if this fills up before I have to move the conveyor. I think it's about 80,000 litres. It's kind of another whistle moment. There we go, 80,000 litres. Right, go over and fill up at least one of the orchards. Okay, so there was at least one that had run out of manure entirely, so it wasn't producing. Go over and have a look at those. Truck sitting there waiting. At least one or two. There's two that are out of manure, so that's okay. We'll quickly fix that. 3 out of manure. Yeah. Come on, that's the trigger point. Oh, not that one. It is? Why aren't you catching the trigger point? Oh, because you're not set to the trailer. There we go. Right. They're starting to produce, as you can see now. Back up. Right. Do this one next. And then we may have a little bit left over to do the end one. I'll just come back with another trailer load. And we'll top all the other ones off as well anyway. Okay, we'll half fill it. That's okay. So we can top it up a little bit later with the rest, because the other ones will be running low on manure as well. So we do need to come over and fill them all up. So we'll do that possibly off camera as well. All right. There we go. So all our orchards are producing again now. Good. All right. Let's just park him in here. And what we'll do is we'll shut the engine off. Let's have a look and see what's going on around the farm. Things we haven't done it yet this episode. So we've got, let's have a look. Everything is growing still, which is good. We've just harvested our grass over here. Fine. That's excellent, in fact. So that's good. All right, let's have a look at our calendar. So yes, in June we'll start being able to harvest barley. We don't need to plant anything at the moment, so that's not a problem. So we may well actually even fast forward to July. I may just do the maintenance off camera that we need to do, like any animal maintenance or whatever else. But we have a look in here. Although actually no, July we do want to. Is it July or June? No, it's June when all the big sales are going to be, isn't it? So July is pretty much going to be a dead month to us. So what we'll do is we'll have a look and see. So we will probably fast forward to July. So the next episode will be the first day of July. We'll come from there. I do want to have a look at the contracts quickly. Supply and transport potato chips, sugar beets, sugar, grapes. There's nothing. Well, potato chips. I don't think we're making potato chips at the moment, but I'll have to check on that. Have a look at the greenhouses. So the greenhouse is still running. There's nothing. Oh, we've got plenty of lettuce and tomatoes at the moment. So let's. What we're going to do is I'm going to stop production there and there. We don't want to have a huge oversupply. And this is one of the things we've had previously where we've had a huge oversupply. Cocoa beans, I'm going to stop that. Strawberries, we're still using the strawberries out. That's fine. Onions, I want to stop the onions. And I want to stop the cucumber. No, cucumber's okay. Remembering which ones I've stopped is going to be the problem, isn't it? Garlic, we want to stop the garlic. And in fact, what we'll do. Oh no, I don't. No, I'll distribute it. I don't want to spawn it. Tomato. Oh, definitely don't need any more tomatoes. Okay, lettuce. Okay. Strawberries, cocoa bean, and onion. Got plenty of that. So we've got plenty of stock of some of the crops from the greenhouse, but that's fine. All right. Oh, look at this. So look, the input's okay. I need some more butter and some eggs. So I need to bring some eggs over. Butter should be coming over anyway. That's okay. Blueberries and raspberries, as you can see, they're coming in slowly. We got in here. So this is what we've got: apple pie, cherry pie, grape pie, lemon pie, orange pie, pear pie, plum pie, strawberry, blueberry pie, and raspberry pie. Right, so they're all spawning. That's fine. We've got plenty of stuff to pick up from the factory. The bakery. Oh, sorry, was that the factory? No, that was bakery factory. The bakery, same sort of thing. What do we need for that? We need some eggs as well. So we definitely need to get some eggs distributed. Needs more butter. Maybe a little bit more milk. We've got plenty of brown sugar now, which is good. Blueberries, raspberries we need, and that's got just a little bit of stock there. The animals, the butchers, we haven't got much in the way of animals over here at the moment. We need to start looking at seeing if we can redeliver some more animals over here. The dairy, right. So butter, cheese, chocolate, we've got milk, we've got sugar. So that's producing, so that should be fine. The fruit processing factory, yeah, look, we've got plenty there. I'm gonna shut this off. What do we need for that? Is it water? We're out of water. Okay. I'll leave that as on as it is, but I'm gonna stop production there. I don't want to have a huge. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, we make a shit ton of money, and that's fine. I just don't want to be having millions upon millions upon millions. Right, these ones here. Okay, so apples and cherries. So in fact, no, I will. I'll spawn and spawn, turn them off, and that way I know what's actually going to be at each of these. So that one's okay. I can continue. That one there, lemon, orange. You know, I'll leave it. I'll leave it to distribute. It'll be fine. Go back to here. You changed my mind tonight. Lemon, distribute. Was Distributing. Yep. Okay. That one's okay. Pears and plums. Right, maple sap. Okay, that's distributing. That's fine. Our oil plant is running. Mainly the olives are going in there, seemingly. So we're producing olive oil, which is fine. Our spinnery has plenty of wool. No cotton. We haven't done any cotton. That's why. Our maple syrup with wood chips and maple syrup. That's why we're producing shit tons of it at the moment. We haven't got any sugar cane, sugar beet, or sugar beet cut, so we're not producing that. We haven't got any fats. We're not producing soap, which is a new product for the 1.5. Tailor shop is doing okay. Again, we haven't got any leather, so we're not producing leather clothes. Haven't got any cotton for that, so I'm going to turn that one off. The factory is producing. What are we missing for the factory? I'm finding it unusual we're missing anything for the fruit salad. What are we missing? Apples. We've got cherries. We've got pears. We've got plums. We've got strawberries. Out of space. Okay. So we need to clear. Oh, yeah, look at this. We've got 20,000, 20,000. Right. Okay, so let's. I'm going to stop producing fruit salad for the moment. I'm going to stop producing salad for the moment. Whoops. I'm just going to stop everything. Right, what have we got down here? So we have got no potato chips, no French fries. We've got plenty of pastas. Yes, we've got plenty of stuff in the factory to take out. Fine. The winery, that's fine. It's spawning. Happy with that. Continues. Fertilizer production, that's fine. We need some manure. Okay, digestate. We've got plenty of digestate. So I don't know what we're going to do with their digestate. We might have to sell off or dump. Our flour. But we're almost full on flour, so we may need to put some of that out as well. Do that manually. Pig food, we need to start producing some pig food. That'll come soon. Seeds, grass, the spinnery. Plenty of wool still, so that's fine. Oh, look, it's chock-a-block full of fabric too. So we are going to need, I was toying with this before, about putting a new tailor shop in. Look, it's full of fabric. Well, yeah, I think we can see. I put another tailor shop in. Problem is, it's a very high-end product coming in there, so we're going to make a shit ton of money. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll think about it. Anyway, that's where we're at. So I think we're okay. So what we are going to do is I'm going to keep all them shut down, that we've shut down, and I will come back on the first day of July. That will be the next episode. All right? So that's where we're going to leave it. So thanks very much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a longer episode, especially with just doing all that sort of stuff, but at least you know what's going to happen. We'll come back on the first day of July, and then we'll be getting into harvest and stuff like that, and some money making, and maybe some more expansion of the farm. Definitely more expansion of the farm. All right. As always, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your comments. Make sure you press that like button as well. It's free to do it. Doesn't cost you anything, but it certainly helps out the channel immensely. It's a really big help if you do. Even if you don't like it, press the dislike button. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, press that subscribe button. If you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well. Be made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Don't forget, join us on Twitter, Discord, Facebook. Details down below in the description. But of course, apart from anything else, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Back here at Duck Solid Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. Later.